Arana was upstairs. She was the key to getting a travel waiver. Arana? It's me! Graham Grundy. No luck. If I was to get up to Arana, I would need the elevator to be released. The cleaning robots were working tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala. The cleaning robots were working tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala. The elevator was on lockdown. Not even my hat. Here, boy. Nice gang, gang. The gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Here, boy. Nice gang, gang.
Oh. 1 hour. Fire. So, wait an hour and then yes, sir. 1 hour. Yes, sir.
The gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Well, Joey, how's it feel to be outside again?
Wow! Did I do all this?
So you told me.
I love what I've done with the place. I am truly something else.
Rita said that travel waivers can only be granted by the Ministry of Well-Being.
Do you know anybody from the ministry?
I know Alonzo, but I don't think he likes me very much. Oh, wait. There's that officer I met out front of Graham's building. Orana New Blood, I think?
Well, why don't we go find her?
I need to find that officer from the Ministry of Well-Being again.
Do you see her anywhere?
No?
Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Right. So we need a travel waiver to get to the recycling center.
We should talk to Greta again.
Let's move on.
Lead the way. Wonder if Greta remembers.
Hi.
It's most excellent.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
Remind me, where can I find Officer Orana?
Officer Orana is currently working at the aspiration platform.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Until the next time.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
I hope this welcome sign was better maintained than the last one I'd seen. When it came to cleaning, T had very high standards.
How can I improve your productivity?
I urgently need to speak to Orana.
As I said, your cleaning skills are inadequate.
How am I doing?
I have noticed no change in the state of the aspiration platform since you last asked.
The cleaning robots were working tirelessly to prepare for tonight's gala. An intercom system connected to the control room above.
Intercom disabled.
Arana wasn't going to respond to the intercom.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Arana? It's me! Graham Grundy. No luck. If I was to get up to Arana, I would need the elevator to be released. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a mini K? The cleaning robots were working tirelessly. The gang snatched the mini K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. A powerful spray was drenching the tree and everything around it. The vermin robot was circling the tree with a robotic sense of purpose. Some old bunting had been left in the tree. Cleaning that up would surely impress Dee. Hey, loyal service droid.
That's me.
So, to unlock the elevator, I've got to impress T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Making a mess has never been a problem for us in the past, Rob.
Desperate times.
Call for explosions!
No explosions, Joey. This whole cleaning thing doesn't feel like it's working out.
Oh no, and I was just starting to really get into it.
We need something big if we want to prove ourselves to T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Big mess, big mess!
I hate to say it, but you might be onto something. Any idea how we can make a serious mess to clean up?
Just think about what you have to work with here. Get creative, Foster.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Fond acquaintance.
Huge mess.
Hey, Feathers. Fancy a mini K? The gang snatched the mini K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a mini K? The gang snatched the mini K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a mini K? Hey, Feathers. Fancy a mini K? The gang snatched the mini K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Here, boy. Nice gang. Hello there.
Citizen Graham. Working hard, I hope?
The gang snatched the mini K before the vermin How am I droid could doing? reach it.
I
It was
have
obvious
noticed
which
no
one
change
was
in the
smarter.
state of the aspiration platform since you last asked.
Oh, God.
Here, boy. Nice gang gang. The gang snatched the Mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Joey, old pal.
That's me.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Fond acquaintance.
I hope this welcome sign was better maintained than the last one I'd seen.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Oh, the pig. You get the pig.
Nice floor. Real modest. Looks like the other me was compensating.
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting. The holdall was stained with paint. Joey?
What now, Foster?
I don't get it. We've searched this whole place, but I feel like we're still missing a key piece of information about Graham.
Stuck, are you?
Yeah.
I once heard that humans do some of their best thinking while sitting on the toilet.
How is that helpful?
How should I know? You're the human.
We can't get to the recycling plant without a waiver.
You could make your own out of a convoluted series of unconnected logic and ambiguous found objects.
I wonder if that well-being officer might be able to help me.
Good idea. I've been saying for years you need to see a shrink.
Any advice?
Hey, I might be the smart one, but that doesn't mean I have all the answers. Besides, you'll feel better if you work some things out for yourself.
You don't have a clue, do you?
Not the slightest.
Thanks, Joey. Where do you think we need to go next?
Were you obsessed with getting that teddy bear from the recycling plant?
Let's talk later, Joey.
Okay, Foster.
Water refill complete.
This is the thing that attacked my village.
Oh, I see it. Small, sticky-fingered little monsters always touching everything.
Not the kid, Joey, the stalker.
You have your monsters, Foster. I have mine.
Commencing the delve.
Fancy a mini K?
Foster, even if I could eat, I wouldn't eat that.
Commencing.
What do you make of this?
It's a lens for something. Probably for a projector of some kind.
Commencing the delve. Water refill complete. Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted. Commencing refill. Water refill complete.
Don't get any ideas, Foster.
Commencing spray.
Just because it has
Please
arms
stand
doesn't make it
back.
better than me. Isn't that right, Foster? Foster?
Water tank depleted.
Excuse me, please.
Commencing refill. Water refill complete.
With no hand scanners, I figured they were intended for droids.
Don't get any ideas, Foster. Just because it has arms doesn't make it better than me. Isn't that right, Foster? Foster?
Among the drawings were photographs, land trains, and the city walls. Joey,
What's up, Foster?
any advice?
Foster, I've spent 10 years in a glass coffin. What am I supposed to say? Avoid poison apples?
Thanks, Joey. Let's talk later, Joey.
Okay, Foster. one big puddle.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Oh my god, I didn't
Gangs. These birds were experts at making a mess. If I was looking to cause havoc, the bird would come in handy. Hey, Feathers! Fancy a mini K? The gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. It was my old friend Joey, resurrected as a cleaning droid. Hey, loyal service droid.
What's up?
Any idea how we can make a serious mess to clean up?
Just think about what you have to work with here. Get creative, Foster.
We need something big if we want to prove ourselves to T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Big mess! Big mess!
I hate to say it, but you might be onto something. So, to unlock the elevator, I got to impress T. But nothing here is impressive enough.
Big mess! Big mess!
I hate to say it, but you might be onto something. Let's get back to it.
I'll supervise.
Here, boy. Nice gang. The gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Hey, Feathers! Fancy a mini-K? The gang snatched the mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Here, boy. Nice gang gang. The gang gang snatched the Mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a Mini-K? The gang gang snatched the Mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. It was a high-tech sound system. Too bad these Union City folk didn't have any taste. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a Mini-K? The gang gang snatched the Mini-K before the vermin droid could reach it. It was obvious which one was smarter. Hey, Feathers. Fancy a Mini-K? The gang was deep in the tree, well out of reach of the vermin droid. Neither was making a mess, unfortunately.
No, stop it! You're making a mess! Joey, preservers, what are we to do? This avian invasion is a disaster. Look at the mess! Citizen Graham, to work.
Hey, at least the bird's gone, right? That's pretty impressive.
The vermin? The vermin is gone, but behold this! This looks like a war zone! To work! To work! Remember, cleanliness is next to Joey-ness.
Yes, that's always been my motto.
Hey. Hey, Joey.
What's up?
River. Yeah.
Joey, let's show this droid your true talent. Get to work on that bunting.
With pleasure. You know, Foster, I think I'm starting to get the hang of... The bunting's tangled in my brushes. My motor! I think my motor is on fire, Foster! I'm too young and talented to die! Help!
Quick, Joey, stop, drop, and... Look, stop and drop! Hurry!
What's going on down there? I thought this platform was supposed to be...
Officer Arana, I'm so sorry. The cleaning unit I was sent have proved to be wholly inadequate.
The cleaning unit? Hello?
Not what I'd had in mind, but my strategy had worked all the same. Now I could ask Orana about a travel waiver. Orana! Just the person I wanted to see.
Graham Grundy? What on earth are you doing here?
I wanted to ask you about something. So I came down here hoping I'd find you.
And you decided to get my attention by setting fire to this droid?
A happy accident.
I'm sure that T will clear this all up in good time. I'd better get on with my duties.
Of course. Hey, listen, before you go... I was hoping you could get me access to the recycling center in the industrial level. Area code E1594.
So that's what you were asking about earlier. I'm afraid that zone is prohibited, unless you have a travel waiver.
I know. Do you think you could authorize one for me?
Why would you want to go to there? It isn't safe for civilians.
It's about the missing child I told you about. I've been following some clues and...
Shouldn't that be reported to the appropriate ministry?
I've tried that, but no one seems to care.
I don't know. This is all very...
You've got to help me, please.
Okay. I'll authorize your travel waiver. But be careful.
Got it. Thank you, Orana.
There. I should get back to work. Keep a smile on your face.
At last, I had the waiver I needed. Next stop, Home Crescent Recycling Center. Don't worry, pal. I've got you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just gotta pull this. Joey seemed to be enjoying the vertical freedom of his new shell. Hello there.
Greetings, Citizen Graham. How goes the cleaning?
See you around.
I look forward to seeing the results of your work.
Leaves and bird droppings. The key ingredients of an aspiration day mess. Joey seemed to be enjoying the vertical freedom of his new shell. A powerful spray was drenching the tree and everything around it. The bright flora needed to look its best for the aspiration gala. The elevator was on lockdown. Not even my hacker could get me past this.
Intercom disabled.
Hey, Arana.
Yes, Graham?
So what is this place?
You mean the aspiration platform? It's a place to come and reflect your place in the world. Look up and see how far you've come. Look down and see what's left to aspire to.
So, a place where you can feel superior and inadequate all at the same time?
On the contrary, it's an uplifting, positive space. The perfect place to celebrate Aspiration Day.
Are you going to be here for a while?
By the looks of things, yes.
Some old bunting had been left in the tree. Cleaning that up would surely impress Dee. When it came to cleaning, T had very high standards. Leaves and bird droppings. The key ingredients of an aspiration day mess.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
Travel waiver accepted. Are you sure you want me to transport you to the industrial level?
Yes, I'm sure.
No one has ever asked me to take them up there before. Mind how you go, Citizen Graham.
The recycling center was located high in the city's industrial level. The place was filthy, noisy, and smelled terrible. If I was right about the tracker, then I'd find Lead here somewhere. But what was he doing with Graham in a place like this? Some of the trash was marked with the logo of Agio City.
Ah! What? Who are you?
Whoa! Hello.
What do you want? You security?
No. I'm looking for a guy called Leet.
Well, you just found him. Leet's the name. Tech's the game. What can I do for you today?
It's about a friend of mine. A guy called Graham. I think you know him. I'm looking for some information.
What sort of information?
I need to know what he was doing here.
Listen, pal, I can barely remember my own name. Let alone every Tom, Dick, and Graham that comes through here. I'll have to check my records.
Sure.
But, oh, my head.
What's up? Are you okay?
Arse, my bleeding noggin. Need my medicine.
Your medicine?
Aye, my medicinal moonshine. It's over in the other building. Take this and fill it to the top. Then bring it back here.
And you'll check your records?
I will. You can trust me, pal.
An unspoken deal had been made. Leet wanted his moonshine. I wanted information. A model unicorn had been made out of plasticine. It was a rubber fish.
I wouldn't touch that, pal. Not if you know what's good for you.
It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher. It was a vicious-looking crusher. Surprisingly, the drive cogs were exposed. The rickety conveyor was feeding trash into a crusher.
This area is restricted. You should not be here.
It looked like the stun droid was guarding the whole process. To get to Leet's moonshine, I needed to find a way to disable the droid.
Return from whence you came, human. This area is not safe for you. None shall pass.
It was a scrappy security droid with a vicious-looking stun unit.
Stay away from my office, you scunner.
Hey, Leet. Found anything on Graham yet?
Nothing yet. Hurry up with that moonshine. Medicine. I'm running on fumes here.
that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar. The conveyor belt jolted to life, then clunked, and came to an abrupt stop.
Get away from this!
Oh my god.
It was a rusty old locker. Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar.
You're for it now.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar. The robot was nicely stuck in place. The whole mechanism was toast. How's your head?
'Tis but a scratch. This is your fault. I'll do you for that.
You're trapped in an industrial crusher.
I'm invincible.
No, you're defective. I had to admire the droid's spirit, but it was defeated. It was a rusty old locker. I was struck by a wave of heat and burnt plastic. A blazing furnace lit the room, fed by a series of pipes leading into the roof. The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace. It was a rusty tap for dispensing the moonshine. Can't waste that precious moonshine. Filled the bottle to the top. I hoped that would encourage Lee to help me. Flames from the furnace were fierce.
Tis but a scratch.
Hi there, Leet.
Oh, sorry. I was away with the fairies there. Any progress with my moonshine?
You're in luck. I've got it right here.
I knew that old security droid wasn't up to much.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Good man. Now give me that bottle. So, what do you want to know?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news about our friend, Graham Grundy.
Yeah? What's that?
Well, he's dead.
Dead? Oh, nuts. Damn shame. He was a lovely guy. Lovely.
So I hear. Anyway, I'm borrowing his ID.
You are? And how's that working out for you?
Not great. I'm having some technical problems.
Well, you've come to the right fella.
So what's the deal with that security droid?
Nasty old rust bucket. Wouldn't he let me near my booze?
Any more of them around?
Not that I know of. I can celebrate now. Got a good stash of booze ready to go.
Simple things, eh? I'm having some issues with my U-chip. Can you help?
You bet. It's what I do.
Well, there's a weird security flag on Graham's ID. Maybe that's why I can't access his messages.
Oh?
And every time someone scans my U-chip, they notice the error. A mentor from the Ministry of Well-Being is investigating it right now.
You what? And you came here? You know they can track those things, right?
I, guess.
We need to get that flag removed. Immediately. This could bring down my entire operation.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Quick! Get your hand on my workbench. Now.
It was a clamp like the one Ember had on her bench. Probably for U-chip hacking. Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Usually it takes a bit of flim-flam to get someone to part with a U-chip. But you just walked straight in. That's one more thumb for Jimmy the Thumbs.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
That's the thing about...
The rubber fish just bounced off the guy's face.
That's one more thumb for Jimmy the Thumbs.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Oh, you look worried. Don't be.
I smashed the bottle over the guy's head.
Idiot! Nobody's ever got the best of Jimmy the Thumbs. Until now.
So, you aren't Lead then?
I never said I was.
Oh yes you did. You maniac.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
What's wrong with stamp collecting?
They call me Jimmy the Thumbs, pal. Not Jimmy the Philatelist.
Thumbs? That's what you're after?
And the U-chips. But mostly the thumbs.
What do you even do with them?
Just collect them. I like the approval they give me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're crazy. Now, tell me where to find Leet. The real Leet.
He's hiding out. In a place too hot for the likes of you. Folks call it the... Hellfire Club.
Save your riddles, Jimmy. And with that, Jimmy passed out. Looked like I'd have to find the real Leet on my own. I wasn't going to get anything more out of Jimmy for a while. was a strange smell of almonds. I realized what the unicorn was made out of. Plastic explosive. The flames from the furnace were fierce. A badly tied cable held the anchor sign to a support beam. The old sign was an anchor held by a hastily fastened cable. It had seen better days. I slid the crowbar under the cable, though I wasn't sure what I hoped to achieve. It was some sort of fuse box or switchboard. The box was corroded and wouldn't open. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The light fitting had been ripped from the wall, and the bulb smashed. char grilling a mini K was not a good idea. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. Flames had died down, but the smell of burning waste still filled the air. Behind the furnace, I could now see a ladder leading up to a room. The furnace was now off. Hello? Leet?
Leet!
Huh? Hey, kid. Are you all right?
Leet! 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 Leet!
Ooh. Is that
What?
a Shreveman port?
Let me guess. Leet?
Leet!
Yeah. Hold your bilby, Poppy. Grown-ups are talking. Now, you. Why are you pretending to be Graham Grundy?
How do you know that?
My system flags every U-chip that walks through that door. And you are not Graham.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No. I just borrowed his ID.
I see. Okie dokie then. Start talking.
I'm looking for a boy called Milo. He was kidnapped 2 nights ago. I tracked him here, to Union City.
Hey, Poppy! You know a boy called Milo?
Bilby!
Not Bilby. Milo! Ah, forget it.
Didn't Graham ever explain where he found Poppy?
Graham didn't ever explain anything. Like I said, he was supposed to come back for the girl a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so what's your connection to Graham Grundy?
Graham? Oh, he was just an acquaintance. How do you know about me and him, anyway?
Graham's wife mentioned you by name.
She what? And I suppose she told you where to find me?
No, that bit was easy. I just used the tracker.
Whoa! A tracker?
Yes, a toy tracker, in that bilby.
Bilby!
Songbird's bilby had somehow ended up in the young girl's hands.
Oh, Graham! You amateur!
Sounds like he was more than just an acquaintance.
All right, I did know him. I'm the genius who put the masked demon and the data blocker on his ID. I took in the girl when he brought her to me when I knew I shouldn't have. Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Bilby toy tracker. Stupid, soft-hearted, stupid Graham.
You said you put a data blocker on Graham's ID.
Yes, but a fat lot of good it does when you tell everybody about me. Hey, Graham?
Why did Graham want his own data blocked?
Hell if I know. I run a tech service, not a chat show. He wanted two things from me. First was something to hide his own data from. Prying eyes.
And the second thing?
A way out of the city. Just for a day. Being an absolute bleeding genius, I manage both. Hence the masked demon.
Okay, so if I want to find out what's going on here, I need to get rid of Graham's data blocker, yes?
Yes.
Can you remove it?
Oh. Yes. But no. Graham's little disappearing act has totally messed with my mojo. Whole new level of security has been added to the Minos gateway. I can't get in without my masked demon triggering every damn security protocol ever invented. Can't get rid of my masked demon without getting in. Basically, I'm saying Minos is out and it's a link space thing. You wouldn't understand.
You remember link space?
Yes, finally. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this city with a brain. That said, you may be the only one in the city with a Shriman port. Which means, oh ho ho, today might turn out to be a good day after all. Let me show you something. Follow me.
Is that a link chair?
It absolutely is.
And I suppose you want me to sit in it.
You've got a problem with your ID. I've got a problem with mine. The solution to both our problems lies in Minos. But thanks to Graham's selfish inability to not die, I can't access the system.
So how do we get in?
Via link space. There's a back door into Minos. Now, I'm the only man in this city with a functioning link space chair. And they, the only man in the world with a functioning Shriman port, walks through my back door. I need you to do this. You need you to do this. Poppy needs you to do this. The universe needs you to do this.
The data blocker on Graham's account was stopping me finding out more about him. It sounded like Leet really could help me get rid of it. I needed to do what he said. It was another hand scanner. These things were beginning to make me nervous. A scrapped robot that looked past its prime. Poppy? Poppy? What's that you got there?
Bilby!
Can I hold your Bilby?
No!
Good luck with that one, mate.
Are you okay? Poppy's constant laughter was beginning to get to me. Is Leet taking good care of you?
Bilby!
Yes, that's a Bilby, all right. Were you kidnapped from the Gap?
Leet!
She was right. I was going to get more coherent answers out of Leet. That Bilby belongs to a friend of mine.
Bilby!
I know you're really attached to it.
Bilby!
But you see, a very spoiled middle-aged woman from the lower levels wants it back.
Bilby!
You're right. I'm gonna start over. Bye, Poppy. I could see a few errors in Leet's calculations, but I doubted he'd appreciate me telling him. It was an old link interface, the height of intrusive tech. So you need me to reach Minos through link space?
Correct. Ready to strap in?
I've got a few more questions.
Oh, come on, man. Leet wants his Minos back.
How do I know you're really Leet?
Said I was, didn't I?
The last guy I met told me he was Leet, and that didn't end well.
Ah, that'd be Jimmy.
Who's the girl?
Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Graham brought her here. Told me he'd found her wandering around somewhere. He thought she might be... connected.
Connected to what?
Everything. Or... maybe nothing.
Well, that narrows it down.
Listen, pal. Graham had a loop, and he kept me out of it.
Why does Poppy laugh all the time?
Weird, huh? It's like someone turned the happy knob all the way up to 11, and then snapped it off. Like I said, me and Graham had a strictly need-to-know relationship.
Poppy seems really attached to that Bilby.
Yeah. Well, if that Bilby's got a tracker in it, she's gonna find herself unattached pretty quick. One way or another, you are taking that Bilby with you when you leave.
How does this Shriepman port work again?
I told you. It interfaces the network directly with your brain. You'll manifest inside the system with some form of avatar, and then...
Then?
You'll figure it out. Now, let's fire this thing up. I'm excited to see if it still works. Ready?
Remind me, what exactly is link space?
Oh. New Union City runs on Minos. It connects all the machines and droids and doors and cameras and terminals and toasters. Minos was built on top of Link 1. A beautiful little AI network spread across the old Union City. This old Shriepman port is Link 1 technology. Good, old-fashioned, reliable hardware.
And link space is a virtual representation of Link 1?
Exactly. You're manifested in your own virtual avatar. Since Minos, link space has just been forgotten about.
Meaning?
Meaning, you can slip into Minos through a back door in link space. Undetected.
Actually, I'm good to go. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, buddy, you'd be surprised.
Leet?
Relax. You've done this before, right?
A long time ago.
Hey, it's like riding a bike. First thing you gotta do, make your way through link space to the Minos portal.
Is it easy to find?
Maybe, maybe not. But link space should be completely empty these days.
Minos portal. Then what?
Find your way to the ID data center. Bring up the accounts of Graham Grundy and Elliot Richardson.
Whoa. Who's Elliot Richardson?
Duh. Elliot. Leet.
Gotcha. What's next?
Eliminate the masked demons and the data blockers on both their accounts. Piece of pie. Easy as cake. Got it?
Get to Minos, then clear your software from our accounts. It's really that simple?
Uh-huh. You'll figure it out. You seem like a bright spark. Now, let's fire this baby up. Can't wait to see if she still works, hey?
Whoa, still works. What are you...
Okay, hold on to your brain.
How am I supposed to...
I meant figuratively.
It seemed that link space wasn't going to be the easy route Lee thought it was. The system had been abandoned, but they'd had the wherewithal to leave a firewall. I had to find a way through. An encrypted data store.
Omni-Gaffer repairs spiral damage to Extinguisher temporarily overrides firewall programs for access to mainframe. Download complete.
Seemed like just the thing to deal with the firewall. An encrypted data store.
relaxing security protocols.
The program did the trick.
Override shutdown. Virus detected.
Or so I thought. The data was fragmented.
Blindfold, counter-intrusion countermeasure. The author does not accept liability for brain damage.
The blind program was a short-lived but powerful tool for sneaking through security. Something told me I was being watched.